Hey guys, it's John again with another guitar tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing Snuff by Slipknot, but in E. Okay, so that way you don't have to go and retune your guitar if you want to play Snuff by Slipknot. I've been promising this video for a while, and I'm really sorry I haven't got to it earlier. I just wasn't really feeling that well, and then the holidays came around, and it got really crazy. So, but hey, here we are now. I'm going to get this down for you guys, so that way you guys can learn this. And at the end, as an added bonus and a little I'm sorry kind of thing, I'm going to do a little bit of Dead Memories in E. Just the beginning though. I'll get into the details later in the video, but for now, let's dive into Snuff. Okay. So, the most important thing in this song is the 4 chords I'm about to show you. Okay, it only needs 3, but 4 sounds much fuller. So, we're going to go for the 4. And you guys can decide whether you like the 3 chord structure or the 4 chord structure better. Alright, first we're going to jump into an F sharp minor. Okay, so, it sounds really complicated, but really easy chord. We're going to take our pointer finger, bar the 2nd fret on every string. Okay? Make sure you get the top ones. The bottom ones, like the bottom B and E, not as important. It's a somber song, and the lower sounding chords, like the thicker chords, your E, A, D, G, will provide a better sound. So just make sure you get these top guys. Bottom ones, not as important, if your finger isn't strong enough for, whatever. Alright, so we're barring that 2nd fret. We're going to take our ring and our pinky finger, and we're going to put them on the 4th fret of the A and the D string. Sorry. Okay. A and the D string. Cool? Alright, that's an F sharp minor. Good? Okay. Let's strum it, hear what it sounds like. Okay. Now you can strum the whole thing, this is with the bottom. This is just the top. Either way, works. So, next we're going to go to a C sharp minor. Okay? And for this one, you're only going to want to hit the top strings, because when you hit the bottom strings, it sounds much too light of a chord for the song. So we're going to take our pointer finger, bar the 4th fret, all the strings. I kind of lift, let's see if I can do this, I kind of lift my finger towards the bottom as to mute the B and the E string, so they don't come through as loudly, but you could figure out what works best for you if you just don't want to strum them, or I don't know, however you want to do it. So, alright, we're going to bar the 4th fret, we're going to take our ring and pinky finger and put it on the D and the G string, 6th fret. So 6th fret of the D and the G string. And that is our C sharp minor. Right there. Okay? Alright. So let's strum that, hear what that sounds like. We're only going to hit the top 4 strings. E, A, D, G. Alright. So we have our F sharp minor, we have our C sharp minor, and now we're going to a D. Simple D, nothing special about it. I'm not going to overcomplicate showing you a D. I'm just going to show you my fingers lining up on it. E, B, G, in that little triangle. Okay? Alright, D string. D chord. Alright. Okay? D. So that's the 3 chord composition. We're going to go F sharp minor, C sharp minor, D, and then back to F sharp minor. But I bridged that together with an A, and it sounds much better for it. And an A, in case you're wondering, is the second fret of the D string, the G string, and the B string. So it's going to look exactly like that. Or you could bar it, but, you know, I play it like this. Okay? This is our A. Okay? So, here's the entire 4-chord composition together. F sharp minor, C sharp minor, G, A, F sharp minor. And if you already have that circle down, congrats, you can now play the first verse of Snuff. It's pretty simple, just get that circle down pat, because you're going to need it for the second verse, for the solo, for the outro. Yeah, importante. Anyway, so, now we're going to go, If You Love Me, Let Me Go, when he sings If You Love Me, Let Me Go, which is, I guess, the chorus. You know, anyway, we're going to go with an E chord. So we're going to go second fret of the A and D string. I'm going to put a pointer finger on the first fret of the G string. So I'm going to do it in reverse to show you this better. So we're going to go G, second fret of the D, second fret of the A. Alright? And that's our E chord. And then we're going to use that F sharp minor again. So, F sharp minor. Okay. And I'll get the strumming down for you here. So, here, I'll show my hand more, because you guys know it's an E and an F sharp minor. Okay. So if you love me, let me go. Run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. You can't destroy what isn't there. Okay, and when he says, my smile was taken long ago, like when it, you know, when that part's ending, we're going to go to a D. Okay, the D I showed you earlier. Okay, so. And then we're going to go for the second verse right back to that circle. Notice I strummed a lot more during that, and that's because there's a lot more filler. Like, it fills a lot more of the song into the second verse. Now I play the second verse with that much strumming. I just continue on with that pattern. You know, I still press your letters to my lips, cherish them. And I'm going to try not to sing too much. But, yeah. That's the second verse. It's that same 4-chord progression, just a lot more fill. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go back to that chorus, because I feel I could just explain that a little bit better for you. So, at the end, I am strumming the D. Ooh, my smile's taking longer. If I could change, I hope I never know. And I stopped playing it just to let the vocals come through. And before I go into the second verse, you can play that how you want, but that's basically the last thing I wanted to tackle for the chorus. So after, you know, okay, so that is the first verse, the chorus, the second verse, and now we need to get to the solo. Now this is fun, because I actually tinkered around and found some notes that work for the solo. So in the background, if you have a backup guitar, that'd be great, but you can experiment with how you want this to sound. The background guitar, the backup guitar just plays that same 4-chord progression. Over and over and over again. But as they're doing that, we're going to be ripping it with a nice little guitar solo. Sort of. So we're going to go to our D string. Okay? And we're going to start somewhere around the 12th fret, whatever feels comfortable. And we're going to slide right up to the 16th. Okay? Sorry if your neck's not that long. I'm just showing this for those of you that want to attempt it. So D string, we're going to start somewhere down here, and we're going to slide up to the 16th fret. Okay? And we're going to go on that D string, 16, 14, 12. Okay, now we're going to go to the A string and go 16, 14, 12. And then we're going to go to our E string. Sorry, I'll play it with a better angle. D string, 16, 14, 12. Okay, then we're going to go to our A string, 16, 14, 12. Then we're going to go 15th on the E string, 11th on the A string, and then we're going to go to our 9th on the A string. Sorry, that was a whole lot. You know, just rewind it if you want to get it down. I'll just play it real slow for you here. So, we're going to start somewhere around the 12th, slide up. And then we're going to do the same thing with a slight change at the end. 11, 12. All together really slow. All together fast. Sorry. go to So Break Yourself Against My Stones, which is exactly the same as If You Love Me, Let Me Go. So break it. We're going to start out with an E. Okay? And then we're going to go to that F sharp minor. So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. And then at the end, if you stay clear, don't ever let me go. That build up after we're done with our E. We're going to go back to our D. And we finish off with that 4-chord progression. And congratulations, if you have all that down, you can now play Snuff in E. I know it's not perfect, but it is an E, and it's very convenient. So there you go. As promised at the end of the video, here we are, and if you're still watching, thank you. We're going to learn a little bit of Dead Memories. So, we're going to have our guitar in standard E, and we are going to take our pointer finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the strum pattern more than anything, because this is the hardest part. So we're going to go E, A, G, E, A, G. Okay. Okay. So that's our first. And then we're going to add this middle finger to the 3rd fret of the E string. And we're going to keep this pointer here. Okay. We're going to add that. So. And we're going to keep strumming the same way. Okay. And then we're going to go pointer on the 1st on the E, middle on the 2nd on the A. It sounds a little funky, but, you know, so does Dead Memories a little bit. Funky as in beautiful. So here we go. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Sorry, it's hard to strum like this. Okay. Show you the strumming one more time. Okay. And then we're going to hit that G some extra times. You have to listen to the song and figure it out. I've just been sort of puzzling this one out, trying to get it down. So we're going to go our... Okay. It'd probably be better if I showed you this. That's much harder to get down. And then at the end, we're going to give it a... Okay, all together. Let me see if I can get the whole guitar into this. There we go. And that's the intro and the verse. Sitting in the dark, I can't forget. Even now I realize the time will never get. Another story of the bitter pills of fate. And then we're gonna put our pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string, and we're going to strum the top 3, E, A, D. But we're going to palm mute it. Put your palm down, covering those guys. It's going to give you this sound. Okay. I played that slow, and that's pretty much all I could get for Dead Memories. You know what, I did get a little further. When he says the other me is dead, I hear a voice inside my head. We're gonna have, you know, this structure, the palm muted. Okay. The other me is... Ugh. The other me is dead. I hear a voice inside my head. And we're gonna do a nice little power chord on the 3rd fret. So pointer on the 3rd on the E, ring on the 5th on the A, and pinky on the 5th of the D. Just like that. We're gonna strum this out. And then we're going to move this structure down to the 2nd, move it down to the 1st, and play this open one again. And it doesn't really go lower than that, so that's basically where you have to call it quits. If any of you make it any further than that, let me know. I'm really curious. I know there's a lot of talented people, probably much more talented than I, out there watching this, so hopefully. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace, good luck, Happy New Year.